I'm planning to leave, but I need to get this off my chest. My 32F husband, 35M, had an emotional affair with a 16-year who was also his patient. I was in shock, tried to block it out. I can't, so I am taking the kids and leaving. Just to preface this, I'm planning to meet with an attorney. After which I am reporting him to the medical board, his hospital, and contacting the girl's parents. This is sick and I'm ashamed it took me so long to realize how disgusting this is. There are other issues too. But this was what started the downward spiral 6 months ago, February. Anyways, we were in Paris and he was taking selfies but kicked me out of his selfie. Turned out while we were in Paris he was slow texting this girl who is a 16-year cheerleader. I took his phone and read through all their FB messages. He asked that she only contact him through FBBC, it's safer. He only talked to her during times he was at work or late at night, very early AM, so I never caught on. I broke it off there. Problem is we have 2 kids. One is mine from a previous relationship. I get along great with my ex and his family, and then we have a 4-year-old daughter together. Over 2 weeks, cod-free in Europe, he was able to convince me he was just helping her through the erection. There was nothing sexual said, no inappropriate photos sent. However, the conversations were highly inappropriate plus totally goes against our patient relationship. If she was 30 it would have bothered me much less. But I can't get over this BC of her age. I still don't trust him, he thinks I should be over it by now. But 16. I cannot be okay with that. He could have chosen an older woman his age, he chose a child. I am seeing a therapist next week and a divorce attorney. I just need to get all this off my chest since it's not something I've told friends. I know this will devastate the family too because it's sick as duck. I'm ashamed I stayed this long and didn't report it right away, but I was so in shock the reality hasn't hit me until now. Just found out 2 days ago I was cheated on. How can I process these emotions? That morning everything was fine, and I felt we were as strong as ever. That night I was hit with the news. I can't turn the switch off of loving him and still seeing the future I thought we were about to have. I feel hurt and grossed out, but I don't feel hatred or anger towards him. I don't know how to process these fresh emotions, and I just want to know what can I do for my own sanity to recognize these feelings. I am making an appointment with a therapist, and I know Reddit isn't therapy. I just don't have anyone to talk to about this, and I need someone who has been in my shoes to tell me it will all be okay. Most people reading your post have stood in your shoes. This is sadly a day you will never forget. You will never be quite the same person, and if you stay married, neither will your relationship with your husband. Here is my advice. Don't rush into a decision either to stay or go. Time is your friend. Expect that you will cycle through mixed emotions for at least 6 months, possibly for years. These emotions are numbness, confusion, disbelief, anger, hurt, frustration, and why. Expect your self-esteem and confidence to also take a hit. The recovery and duration of your healing very much depends on the attitude of your deceiver and the circumstances of the deceit. Unless you provide details, it's too complex to write on this topic here. In summary, the least I would expect from your betrayer is a full account of the affair. A total timeline, nothing left out. They go no contact immediately. If the affair partner is married, they confess to the other spouse in front of you. If they work together, quit and find another job. I could go on, but you get the picture. Good luck. I'm numb. So my now ex-boyfriend and I went on a trip a little less than 2 weeks ago. He gave me a promise ring. We talked about moving in together, and he told me I'm going to be his wife. While we were up there, some traumatic issues came to light and we talked through it, but I could tell that was still bothering him. I also found out he's addicted to kratom. We've been together 2 years, but we were going to work through it. In the past week he's told me that he's going to rehab for a month, but he still wants to be friends while he gets better, and that he still loves and cares about me. Basically making it sound like more of a break. I don't have a Facebook, but today I went on his Facebook and I saw he's now in a relationship. In the comments the girl said they've been talking for a while. In the heat of the moment I told her we've been together for 2 years and she replied and told me she had no idea. He's blocked me on everything, but she was with him because apparently they just got back from vacation. So she let me talk to him through her phone. We both basically were yelling at him and it was honestly therapeutic, and she said she was done with him. She put me on mute. And when she came back she told me she beat the shit out of him. Which I don't think is right, and I never have put my hands on anyone, but honestly I also didn't feel that bad. Well, we're off the phone now and I checked her Facebook and she posted the screenshots of my conversations with him and everything and whatever. He's put me through hell, so I'm definitely done, honestly. He told me he did it because he thought I was cheating on him. Never cheating in my life, but he has. So projection. He told me he didn't feel the same, but I don't know because the messages he sent before said otherwise. But I honestly don't care at all and don't care to dissect anymore. Now that I'm off the phone and said my piece, I feel empty. I don't know what to do. I went from having a ring and soon a home with him to nothing. I'm lost and I haven't cried and I can't even say I'm sad, surprisingly. I think I'm used to his other non-cheating bullshit. Maybe I feel free, but it's hard to discern any feelings right now. I don't know what to do. Edit. They're still together. I've deleted all social media. I caught my boyfriend of 10 years on multiple dating sites. I am 7 months pregnant with my boyfriend's child. We've been dating for 10 years and this was a planned pregnancy. I noticed for the past few weeks that he has been hiding his phone a lot. Never takes his phone out of his pocket even when he goes to the bathroom. We have been arguing about what colors we should paint our new place, and after that he got aggravated and didn't want to be involved in the construction process. Our sex life has diminished since I got pregnant because I'm always so sick. So call it female intuition. He slipped up the other night and left his phone on the couch while he went to the bathroom. I found a profile on Fling.com, Ashley Madison, and meetlocals.com, and in his photo gallery was a bunch of nude photos of himself. I knew something was wrong. How do I have this conversation with him? I don't even know what to do. I feel like a failed mom already and my child isn't even born yet. Help. A DM popped up while I was watching a video on his phone. Hello. This is the first time I have ever gotten cheated on. I'm 21F, boyfriend 24M. I just feel very confused, and I feel like I'm going out of my mind. A week ago, I confronted my boyfriend about constantly going out of his way to disrespect my boundaries on his Instagram. He has a history of commenting on women's pictures and following multiple local women. This was the first time he ever called me crazy and nuts. He continued to tell me that he's not going to talk about Instagram because it's stupid and a waste of breath. That he's with me and wouldn't do anything like that. Then, 2 nights ago, he came over to my apartment. He told me to watch something on his phone. My heart sank. I saw a DM from a girl that I saw him following and unfollowing constantly. I immediately said, "Are you ducking kidding me? Why is she DMing you?" He said, "I was telling her to leave me alone." I couldn't ducking believe he was lying in my face after seeing physical evidence for the first time in real time. I said, "Show me right now, if that's true." Of course, he refused. I kicked him out. Ever since, he keeps saying that it was a real eye-opener for me to kick him out in the middle of the night. He keeps saying I am insane for thinking Instagram is considered cheating. That humans make mistakes. That he just has a problem inside of him that he has to deal with. That I'm acting like he doesn't love me and doesn't care about me. That I'm stupid for saying he used me. That I'm only person he's been with physically. I reached out to the girl. She sent me the actual screenshots, and my heart shattered even more. I saw all the timestamps, and I saw this was going on for over several months. He told her he missed her. Some of those dates were when he told me he was going to sleep early, but I see he was actually DMing her. Some of those dates were when I was literally laying next to him. There's all these questions in my head. Why the hell is he denying? Why is he blaming me? Do you think he will ever feel bad for what he did to me or realize he was wrong? Did he really ever love me? If you guys have any advice of how to cope or help me understand why infidelity arises, let me know. I don't know what to feel anymore. Edit. Thank you guys for being here. I wish I can hug each and every one of you. You guys were more emotionally supportive than he ever was in the past year I had been with him. It took me a whole entire year to leave him. but I genuinely do not want to be with anymore, nor do I desire ever having to feel insecure about other women.